Got bars like grains in bags of rice. Had to cook up the thing, yeah, flow this nice.
Yo, so Wagwan people, welcome back to my show. Obviously, you know these lot again, no need to do all that. Let's get into it, bro. Like, obviously, we were saying in a prior video, like, how a lot of, like, black people are just colorism. Colorist, I mean. Like, I think a lot of black people are colorists. Most of them are colorists in a subconscious level, because the stuff they say some crazy, I heard some black people say some crazy shit.
Do you think subconsciously we, even like on a dating aspect, do you think subconsciously we always
idolize white? Yeah.
Or pick someone who's lighter,
yeah,
someone
definitely
closer to white.
You can see that. You can see that with football players, for example. If you see every single football player, majority of football players, they all have white wives, fam. It's not just because that's their preference. Some people would say, like, I think the people that, like, I've explained this before in my videos, bro. Life is like an onion, bro. Some people, like, some people, their perception of life is just a one-dimensional life. They don't look at things to an under level.
You know, this one, he should have been on this side, you know.
So we just switching, we're doing a substitution, bro. Someone get the subs up, get the numbers up, fam. Next. My man's got the hamstring, G.
Cool. Until the tactics first.
Shit, like I was saying, people just view the world to like people just view world to what a one-dimensional way, man. Some people view it like there's multitude of things. People just are not just gonna date someone just because they're attracted to them. I think it's just like there's obviously like he's saying there's like this subconscious of black people that is just they idolize like whiteness.
Well, it's ingrained into people in a way. You know what I mean? I was raised in the UK. You know what I'm saying? I was born here. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And it's one of them for myself growing up. I even wanted to kind of be lighter. You know what I'm saying? I had that kind of experience.
Even me, I felt like that before growing up. I felt like that before growing up as a kid. I'm not gonna lie to you. As a kid, I used to think that all the time because people were always, even when I was young, because if someone was like me, my mind is like, even when I was hearing things that when I was like 7, I would literally always think about it.
That's it.
I'm not gonna lie. I would.
It gets idolized as well through media and stuff like that. So
it's in my head. I remember like I would see like my aunties that my aunt's friend would always say to me, "Oh, this guy's bare. Oh, your kid's dark." Or they'll say to me like I'm dark at the age of like 7, 8, and I'm still at the time it doesn't register in your head until you're old.
I feel like Jamaicans are bad for that still.
Bro, Congolese people do that hard. They'll be like, "Oh, you're dark. Oh, you do dark." It's like, do you really need to tell someone that?
I remember that Chinese one.
What happened?
Yeah. Some Chinese shop in there. We came
in Jamaica?
No, in England.
What, in England? Where was it? In Derby?
Yeah. Some Chinese chick, in Stockbrook, and then we came out, and she's like, nice black man. And we're like, she's like,
too dark.
You're not too dark, yeah? Good. Look, it's like, what the fuck does she be?
Is that racist? Is that...
Someone said that to you.
Yeah. To you. Some old Chinese lady. You're not too dark. You're not too dark.
It's like...
Yeah, I think it's just not just black people, it's everywhere, man. Even like India, all these type of countries, people just idolizing whiteness. Because like we showed earlier, there's black Indians, bro. People don't even know them type of guys exist. Because you probably never see them in them Bollywood films. You never see them on any type of music. They're just kept on the... the back alley.
But the colours, bro. People say, white is good, black is bad. You know what I'm saying? That's how people see it. But it's do
you think we're ever going to get past that?
I feel it's always going to be ingrained. You know what I'm saying? There'll be a new conversation for race, like in probably a few years or whatnot. You know what I mean? I don't really think that it's going to just like disappear like that. You know what I'm saying?
I think it's deeply embedded, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Like you can always see that with the higher people in life. Like I'm saying, look at these guys, like these celebrities, bro. Why is it they're always dating like white women? Like fam, it's not just, I'm telling you, it's not just a preference, fam. It's like you said, it's a deeper embedded type of thing, fam. Yeah. It's like some people view white women like a trophy, innit? You know
that's why it's like idolizing something, you know what I mean? And like making it like a fantasy for people, you know what I'm saying? So it's like some people get suppressed all their life and they feel, I need to get me a white thing or whatever, you know what I'm saying? That's just probably how they
trophy
feel.
Wife.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Are you still on? Is he still on frame?
Yeah, just a bit move forward.
Yeah, I'm mad. I'm leaning back.
Yeah, I'm hiding.
What do you mean hiding?
Yeah, but what have you experienced any colorism yourself though? Like
colorism.
Has anyone ever said some mad wild thing to you?
Not really. Like it's weird. It would always be by other black people still.
What would they say?
You know what I mean? And it's just emphasizing the black. Like, are you black being? Are you black hair? You know what I'm saying? It's just
black people said that to you.
Yeah. Like obviously it's school and stuff like that. You know what I mean? But it's like start questioning stuff like, what? Like, is that a bad thing now? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
I think you just gotta make it work for you, man. I think in terms of just like being black, you just gotta make it work for you, bro. Like, you just gotta. The older you get, you have to just learn that.
Well, it's them ones, isn't it? My journey off it. It's like, it's mad. I feel like I'm going on a little, like, journey. Like, obviously through meeting someone like T. Yeah. I feel like I've been able to get to know a little bit more of my roots. The connection to Africa. You know what I'm saying? So it's like. Yo,
are you gonna go plan a Zimbabwe trip then?
Yo, I have to, man. I just come to Jamaica twice. You know what I'm
you
saying?
might as well.
You
know, you got to, fam.
I need to go to SA. I need to go to Ghana. You know what I'm saying?
But do you actually feel like you want to go?
I told this guy if he goes Africa, I come back with a wife.
I actually saw this thing today. It's always like there's bare amount of people that migrated to Ghana this year from like other countries around the world, like Caribbeans in America. Yeah. It was like a high number.
It's because he allowed them to.
Yeah, that's that thing. I saw it today, literally before coming here. It was like, I think it was over a couple thousand people just all moved from all these countries around the world just to be in Ghana, which is just like. It's a mad thing, bro.
There was a few people on Instagram in Ghana. Like that's
it's because of Afro Nations. Afro Nations in Ghana, innit? That's mad. You know what I'm trying to say? I just think like. Bro, I feel like all this. Oh, bro, it's just hard to just escape all these type of things, man. Sometimes I wish I could just take the blue pill in the Matrix and just.
Nah, don't hope nothing, bro.
To be human as well is to solve problems of life. Yeah. Otherwise, if we didn't solve shit, we'd be bored.
I think I've solved some issues of racism myself. I think sometimes when you're black, you really got to think about a lot of stuff. The way you dress, right? It's crazy. I don't know why. Some people will probably think, what are you talking about? You have to think about the way you dress, because sometimes the way you dress can have people have like a different impression of you.
Of course.
Of course, you know what I mean? They'll just think, oh, this black guy in a tracksuit. Oh, he's that. He's this, he's that. You know what I'm trying to say? Even the way you approach people and your mannerism, it's like, do you know, oh, bro, there's so much that goes into it. Like, if you just get angry, they'll be like, oh, you're the angry black person. Do you know what I mean? There's always that.
Even if you try to come with a smart flex, that person's a coconut, they're white on the inside. What? Because they're moving with
people say that.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, what?
Yeah. It makes me upset when people say that, but there is truly some coconuts though. Sorry. This is the Mood Bridge program. I'm gonna be honest, bro. There truly is a lot of coconuts, bro.
How would you explain that?
I wouldn't say because they're smart or they're speaking a different type of way, a dialect. That doesn't mean they're a coconut. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Behavior.
Yes, behavior. There's some, bro. When it comes back, there's some big sellout N-words, mate. I just know them, bro. You know what I'm saying? I can always see them, bro. Like they're the type, like if they're
1700s, like house,
they're the type of like, for example,
house Negroes.
They're the type of people, like if they're the black guy in their group of friends, and like you kind of meet their group of friends and you start chilling with them, they're only they look at you like,
yeah.
You know, that's the time you want to talk about. Those are the coconuts, fam. When they see you, they're like, nah, I don't want this guy to shine because I want to be the only black guy to shine.
Those did an episode to that, innit?
They did it. Yeah. Did they? That's what I'm saying. Everyone knows about these stuff. I think there's bad guys. I don't know if you never heard of this guy called Tommy Sotomayor or something. I think he's a coconut. He's a YouTube guy, innit? He's from America.
I just feel it's all about embracing, innit? You know what I'm saying? I'm being cultured. You know what I mean? Like I love Italian food. I love Greek food. I love Jamaican food. I love my own food. You know what I'm saying? Come on, G.
That pizza we had.
You know what I'm saying? Like 24-inch pizza. Like
that Jamaican food be here.
People are out having wars and shit. Yeah, people are out having wars over race. This and that. When I wanna have pizza. I wanna have.
You know what I rate the most as well? Chinese food, bro. I love that shit, fam. I can eat Chinese food pretty much every day, fam. Or Thai food, Chinese food, I love it, man.
Thai food. I had Thai food once. It was
rated.
Mad. I had some duck soup.
That's mad. That's weird. That's questionable. Yeah, why would you order that?
But everything else had like pork in it.
You don't eat pork?
Nah, I'm not a fan.
Why's that?
I mean, obviously, I was raised.
Rasta?
Well, now you make me question it. Nah, obviously. In the religion raised up in, don't really eat pork. But
what's your religion, G?
What
religion was you raised in?
I met my man in an SDA church.
What's that? I don't know. I don't know none of that.
The Adventist church.
Yeah, I didn't know. I thought you about just being the normal church.
Nah.
Is he still afraid there? Is he still afraid? So
yeah, he's afraid.
I thought you might just met a normal church, bro. I didn't know it was a 7. Oh, you got a 7 Days Adventist?
Yeah.
Oh, so you might be strict, mate.
Yeah,
that's the strict. You might don't celebrate Christmas, did it?
Listen, my decision is. Raised as a vegan, you know what I'm saying?
Your parents raised you as a vegan?
Yeah, and homeschooled as well.
Mad.
That's like SD extreme.
So how long was you raised a vegan for?
Like, it was when I was young, so it would have been like up until I was like probably 7, 8. You know what I mean?
Jeez.
But now.
Do you remember it was just felt normal?
Yeah. It felt normal at that time as well. You know what I mean?
But why not pork though?
Pork, I know, it tastes like fresh meat. Like,
it's the best meat ever.
God drove thingy. What was it? Jesus drove the demons into the pigs.
They ran into the ocean.
Oh mate, pork meat tastes tender, bro. You see that pork meat when you lift up the bone, bro, the meat just falls off, bro. That's the best meat, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
It's not good for you.
I prefer fish. Sorry, bro.
It's cool.
3-dimensional spits, fam. Sorry. 3-dimensional. Tom Daly, bro. What's that guy's name? Tom Daly, man's doing backflip spitting on man, bro. Sorry, G, man. Spraying the Uzi, bro. Not Uzi vert. Fam, you see, like, I would say I'm more of a fish person, yeah, but like I don't really eat a heavy pork diet, but I don't say no to it.
It's weird. I'm going off meat now.
Serious?
I am. Like, I don't know whether it's my appetite or what, but it's like...
Going back to your roots, innit?
You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, even chicken's personal for me, you know?
Chicken's one of them dodgy ones.
You know what I'm saying?
Chicken now has become like a hit and miss, bro.
Bro, this is what I'm saying. I'll have KFC
so
this day,
dodgy. One time I went to this butcher down in London, yeah, I brought like some chicken. And, bro, I never was so scared, bro. I didn't want to eat it, bro. Took the chicken. It was big. It was a big chicken, bro. Like, it just looked huge. I bought it because the time I was broke, kind of brokish. I thought, let me get this big chicken bit in, just cook it up. Bam, took it, put it in the oven, bro. I've never seen a chicken leak so much water, bro. It leaked so much water, yeah. I literally kept going, like, getting the oven, like, pouring it in the sink, yeah. I was like, bro, this is like free. I was like, nah, I can't eat this. I was like, nah. I even tasted the chicken. It tasted I was like, nah, I put it in the bin, bro. I'm sorry. I was like, this is some GMO chicken, bro.
Don't trust
this is
that
some
GMO.
Bro, that's some cloned meat. Bro, how can a chicken, I'm telling you, bro, the oven tray, 3 buckets of water.
No, man, you
and the chicken became, I was like, what? These men injected these chicken with just water or something, man.
You can't trust even food these days, bro. You know what I mean?
Man.
Bro.
Chicken shops are suspect, innit? Because you can get like 6 wings for like £2 and that.
Yeah. It's them shots, yeah. It's like
10,
15
in Normanton. 10 wings
15 wings.
Bro, they bang. They bang.
Tasty.
It's suspect. Why is it so cheap, man?
It's paying though, fam.
It's pegged, yeah, but obviously, bro, like, you have to be conscious of it, man. Because these companies, they don't really care what they sell you as well, man.
Bro, that's why it's important. It's weird, yeah. Growing your own food is important, you know. So it's really important.
So if you lived in Jamaica, would you have a meat-based diet? Like, if you live in a place like open farm place where you can farm your own animals, would you then eat the meat?
Curry mutton every day. Oh my gosh! Nah, listen, it'll be one of them where I think I'll probably be more natural. Still have the one goat there. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? So it will probably just be. I'll probably go more natural still.
Bro, some fruit is also iffy as well.
I hear that.
And some veggies are also iffy. They're like hybrids. Like, I heard a cauliflower and broccoli are not even like, they're hybrids or something. They're human made.
Broccolis are weird still.
Are you up on Dr. Sabi?
Not really up. I know like 2 things here and there.
Oh, he used to say that. He used to say like broccoli is like some created in a laboratory. There's bare fruits that people say are created.
Yeah, like, but then again, there's evolution as well.
The
like
seedless ones.
Seedless ones, that's scary. Watermelons.
Yeah.
How can they have seedless watermelons, bro?
Seedless strawberries.
That's weird, you know.
Seedless strawberries.
I even seen this thing. You know how watermelons normally have like a white mark on it. Yeah. I've seen like some. Apparently, those are not real bro. Someone's like, those aren't real watermelons. I'm like. I think, bro, like,
you know what's mad? It's them. There's like little videos sometimes, like in China or somewhere, like where they'll make like veg, like lettuce, like out of like this plastic thing or whatever.
Oh, in China.
You know what I mean? Like them.
Oh
like,
my days.
Yeah, they do some.
They do some.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I heard they eating plastic rice there, G.
Bro.
Like, I was thinking,
like trying to have the recipes.
That man will do whatever it takes to save money. That man will do whatever it takes to save money.
I was like, what plastic rice? Bro, I'm telling you, bro.
They chip every penny off something if they can.
It's scary though when you want to think, because I think our diet is actually quite a lot. I think it's like one of the reasons why like, it has a big effect on us.
Oh, it's the like, number one thing that
that keeps us running, bro. People don't put enough. And like even me, I'm conscious of drinking sugary drinks. I try not to like.
You know, it's access, isn't it? You know what I mean?
Like if you smashing bare 7-Ups, like
I hear that it's not good for the body, but it's one of them where it's like, yo, especially for people who are busy, you're on the go, you step in the shop.
You can still buy a Volvic.
I mean? I hear you.
You can still buy a Volvic.
I hear you, but that sugar may hold, you know what I mean? May give that little kick.
Man,
you know
that Volvic's like £3 though, man.
Nah,
you know what I'm saying? Buy like £2 drink.
It's £1, man. Sometimes I think, like, some people...
Why is water even like... I don't even think it should be priced, you know, like that, you know.
I don't really know how it's in Derby, but like in London, like when you see like all these school kids, because I know how it is, but I haven't really been around Derby. Like, bro, Derby really got chicken hype like it is in London, bro. Chicken shops in London are high. Like after school, you see all these kids like 20 deep in the chicken shops. So I just be thinking, some of them are just so huge now. It's like some of them be looking about 30, bro. Like you thinking, bro, like you look about 40, you're in the school uniform. It's the food these men are eating, like. The other time I was even in a chicken shop, I was eating it myself, yeah. This woman came in with a son. Bro, this kid was fat already, mate. Like, this kid ordered burger and chips and like 6 wings on the side. I swear to God. And the mum didn't even eat. She just sat there and watched the kid eat. And I thought, wow.
That's the kid's dinner.
I actually thought, like, how can you feed your kid this? How can you feed this kid this much?
But then there's
people don't want to cook.
That's what I'm saying. It's accessibility. You know what I mean? Like it's a lot more easier to just grab, like, just saying, you know what I mean? Just saying on the go, fast food, I guess. You know what I mean?
You know what? Faster. You know what? Well, one thing that changed my diet, I forgot who I heard. One time I heard this guy say people don't really eat. People, human beings were mainly social eaters.
Social eaters?
Yeah, we're social eaters. Like, we only eat, like, we'll eat socially. We eat meals that we don't really have to eat. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Not even just social eaters. Like, for example, what we're doing today, some people would have food there. None of us are really hungry, but we're eating just for the fact of eating. Or, like, sometimes you might not be hungry, you just think, I'm going to eat now, just so I don't have to eat later. You don't really have to eat that much meals a day as some people do. Some people, like, gluttony with the food, bro. I've seen man go ham, bro. I've seen man get wings, pizzas. I'm like, whoa, man. You could have just been calm with the pizzas, G. Like, bro, it's crazy. I never knew you was a vegan like that, G.
Nah, I'm not a vegan. It's a thing. I was raised and turned vegetarian and became meat eater once went back to Jamaica.
Tell me more about you being raised homeschooled, fam.
Homeschooling was different
stuff you couldn't do.
So you never went to school?
Yeah, so, yeah, it was like...
I always thought you went Derby Moor.
Yeah, obviously later on in my life I went to Derby Moor, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, it was like, from birth, just homeschooled, you know, been at home. Then went to primary school, year 2, and then came out year 3, year 4.
So explain that again. So, watch the camera, man. Yeah, we might cut out, yeah.
Yeah, I'm watching.
Yeah, so what? Explain that again. So what? Let's start this way. So you got homeschooled.
So listen, from birth, yeah, till the age of 5, 6. That's like year 2.
You was already getting schooled at home.
Yeah, and then went to year 2. Went to primary school.
So what was your parents teaching you at these times? Like
at home, they would teach me at home, and then also we were being homeschooled with another family.
Oh, okay.
You understand? And they were both Christian families, so it's like there were certain rules. You know what I'm saying? Like no competition, like no sport. No TV.
Why did your parents want to raise you like? Did you ever ask them?
It was the more ideal. Like it's it's like kind of distancing like your child from like this secular worldly world. You know what I mean? That's when like education and religion come in the mix, I guess. You know what I'm saying? But that's what. So that was,
year 1 you was homeschooled.
So I didn't go nursery, didn't go reception, didn't go year 1. Year 2 I went to primary school. Yeah. Got taken out. Year 3, year 4 homeschooled again. Moved to Birmingham.
But were you actually doing the curriculums to pass?
Yeah. Like I think some of the books are even there still.
Serious?
Yeah.
So who was teaching you?
It would be my mom still, and at that time it wasn't like her education was great either. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like she didn't.
But she didn't work at the time.
She was working.
Right.
Yeah.
She worked and homeschooled you.
Yeah.
That's love though.
But that's the thing. Through her work, which was looking after a disabled guy. That's how I got into the photography.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying?
Okay.
And like he would take pictures, like one of his pictures are up there, but he didn't actually press the button.
Okay.
He would tell people how to set up the camera, and then he would say, "Alright, cool."
So what point did you re-enter school then?
It was like year 5.
Then you went through all the way
primary school.
Was it weird? Did you feel like you didn't fit
in? It was
in?
weird. Like I remember being introduced to the class, and I'm like, I feel kind of obviously you're shy, and you know what I mean. You don't really know much.
Do you think you missed the social skills?
Yes and no. My siblings were my friends when I was being homeschooled. You know what I'm saying?
But it's a different dynamic, man.
Of course. You know what I mean?
It's not the same dynamic, because I think kids... at that age, like, kids are vicious, fam. Like, remember when I was in school, like, that's what made me, like, people say Nasty J, why you Nasty J? I think for my experiences back in, like, even primary school, bro. The primary school that I went to was just, bam, they'll be dissing you, like, you'll be getting roasted, G.
It was very, like, being at home, comfortable. Yeah. Being out of home, not comfortable. Okay. You know what I mean? You're going to have that, but primary school's nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so, bam.
Yeah.
So we're talking about the social skills and that.
Yeah, it was exciting to start, you know what I mean? Because it's new people. Like, I've never really built any friendships with people outside my family at that point, you know what I'm saying? Though. So it's like, around me, get some friends, some different people, you know what I mean? And it was interesting.
That must have been exciting.
Yeah, man. It was one of them where...
You didn't sleep the day before school. It
was one of...
You just started... Man, woke up, no alarm, like...
You know what I'm saying?
In the shower, like, what day is it today?
You know what I mean? But it was one of them where it was only... Like, because I went to that same school in year 2. You know what I'm saying? There were certain people who were still there, so... Visually, like, I could recognize, but I was shy to talk at that time, you know what I mean? But still, I wanted to flex the skill, you get me?
Then you just gelled into it, like...
Kind of, obviously got into some creative stuff there as well, like music, played the steel pans, like, I know some other people, made friends.
Was that all for your parents? Like, or you learning how to do all these stuff, your parents, like, taking you painting, taking you doing this, or just you sat down?
I guess the creativity started from home, but then, like, being in school, you have resources, you get me?
Did your parents get you to drawing now, or just...
Yeah, I would always draw when I was at home, like, just on
because you drew that, you painted that, innit?
Yeah. That was obviously later off in my life, you know.
Yeah, later on in life, but that's wavy. That's wavy. Yeah, so what in terms of your upbringing, like, do you think it's made you the person you are today?
Oh, straight up. Like, I feel it's definitely had a big impact on, like, just my overall aura, like, you know what I'm saying, and vibe.
Do you think, like, you owe your parents, like, a thank you for that, or do you think it's kind of resentment? I know it's a bad question to ask, like, a resentment that you miss certain stuff?
It's like 50-50 in a way. Not a resentment, I wouldn't say that, but, like, it's like... I can understand the pros and cons in a way, you know what I mean?
Understand the pros and cons.
And I'm, like, thankful for my situation. Like, I can't take back anything that's kind of happened, you know what I mean? I don't think I would want things to be different either, you know what I mean?
You got a good head on your shoulders, man. If your parents didn't raise you the way you raised you, then you wouldn't be the person you are. You wouldn't be doing the photography. You know what I mean? Some people wish that they had the parents. Some people out there that need the parents that you have, man. You know what I'm trying to say?
No, I've got to give props to my parents.
That's what I'm trying to say, man. Some people out there need that, bro. Real talk. I ain't even like. Some people out there need that, bro. I'm telling you, there's some guys out there watching this on their iPhone out there selling crack. I'm telling you.
Oh God.
There's a 14-year-old, oh God, bro. He's somewhere in London right now with a trap phone right there, G. You know what I'm trying to say? This guy, like...
It's peak that life has to be like that for certain people.
It's peak, man. That's what I mean. Life is peak.
Everyone gets different flavours of life.
Everyone gets different flavours of life, bro. So, like I was saying, like, bro, so when did you, like, get into the whole, you know, how did you pick up the camera?
Well, my mom, where she worked, obviously, like... I would sometimes go there.
Where did she work?
It was just looking after a disabled guy.
Oh, like, so she's
in a wheelchair.
Oh, she did it at the house or old people's home?
No, not old people's home. Just at his house, you know what I'm saying? Like, obviously just general care stuff, you know what I mean? But he would show, man, a few things, you know what I mean? Like, he was just always one of them. I had the time. He would take pictures as well, but it wasn't him taking the picture. It wasn't him because he couldn't use his hands. But he would tell people how to operate the camera.
That's
ISO,
wavy.
aperture, shutter speed.
Oh, he told you all that? What age?
Well, yeah, he told me probably, like, 10, 11, 12, like, somewhere around about that time.
So you knew about ISOs and all that stuff around them ages?
Yeah, like, it was obviously vague at that point, and I remember I wanted the camera bad.
Yeah, for me still, I've been handy with cameras, like, for ages, because my uncle used to buy, the uncle that I grew up with in America, like, he would always buy, like, some type of handheld camera back in the 90s, early 2000s, and I always like to use it and film it and stuff like that. But I've always had, like, little access to cameras, but back then you couldn't really edit the
That's it.
I couldn't really edit it. It was just straight. We'll just straight bang it and watch it back ourselves.
This is the mad thing though, car. My older brother, being homeschooled, there's a lot that can happen.
Well, he got homeschooled as well.
Yeah, like all me and my siblings, isn't it?
Yeah.
So he was more the video guy.
Yeah.
He had the video camera from early. My pops got him, and he would.
How old is your brother compared to you in age?
7 years.
Oh, right.
7 years. Yeah. So it's one of them where he would go around the yard, like when we were young, like he would have probably been like how old would he have been? 12, 13, 14 at this time. I was going around making music with Lego Man and like stop motion and like
that's
you know what I'm
sick.
saying, like little things like that.
And that's what inspired you to really get into it.
That's a big part of it, you know what I mean?
That's wavy
big
still.
part.
Then you two linked up, then you become, because I've always rated your like editing and cinematography, bro. It's wavy, bro.
Appreciate it.
Like the color grading.
Come on.
Do you like, I don't even know, sometimes I want to ask you, like, do you buy like transition packs or what? Like, do you just do it yourself?
It's been a long while since you've had like bought plugins or like got plugins.
Oh, you do it all yourself, yeah.
Like now it's just like all our own original stuff. Like we use clips, you know what I'm saying, for a transition instead of like using like an actual transition now. You know what I'm saying? It's like things like that. So it's like, you know, it's all just based off whatever we're kind of given.
So what's the vision for the future for the brand, innit?
For the brand? Jeez, that's a big question. I don't know. I'd say like just more appreciation of art, being able to get like people it's hidden, like just out there. You know what I mean? That's the way that I see it.
You think you're gonna stay down the music genre, music video genre?
Nah, it won't be music video genre like that. It will be more collaborative arts, more collected together, like just more reach into different avenues and areas, you know what I mean? Like it's not just gonna be music video, this, that, the other.
Films.
Yeah. Best way to put it.
You man shot in the jumpers.
He takes a lot to explain.
He's shot in bro, I'm just still intrigued in that homeschool thing, because I never even knew you got. I never even knew you got homeschool like that, and I've always thought like that system is just. I don't know if I personally believed in it.
It can work to an extent, you know what I'm saying? Because everyone needs that space and time, you know what I mean? That's what I appreciate the most of it. I remember when I went to school, like the first like year 2, like didn't really like appreciate, like I was like, nah, I want to go back to home, so I want to go out to the countryside. That was the vision at that point, you know what I mean? Like, to go away.
Oh, you wasn't living here?
Like, we was living in Derby, but there was always, like, this dream, like, between the family, like, oh, let's go to Wales, like, out in the countryside, you know what I mean? That's what my life was going to be like.
Oh, is that what you guys wanted to do?
That was, like, big passion of mine, you know what I'm saying?
No, we're opposites, G. I'm a
city
cat.
You see what
I'm
saying?
a city rat, fam.
It's now transformed into, I'd rather want to go back home, like, Jamaica.
Oh, is that what you want?
You know what I'm saying? Country like that, you know what I mean? Probably not like fully rooted there, but late when I'm retired.
6 months.
You know
6 months there, 6 months here.
You know what I'm saying?
There when it's winter here.
Yeah, there we go.
That's what I'm saying, fam. Bro, thank you for sitting down. I know you guys are pressed for time.
It's cool.
Bro, like again, thank you, man, for having me here, giving me this opportunity to be inside where the magic happens.
The Wolf Cave, man.
The Wolf Cave, bro. Where they do their work. Obviously, check them out.
Cheers.
Everything's underneath. And Mood British. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Happy New Year, everyone, again. Do you want to say anything? You might want to plug anything. Like, I always give people, come on camera, G. Like, take my spot, bro. Plug your ting. You better plug your ting, bro.
So plug it.
Plug it, fam.
Cheers.
First, Mood British first. I'm behind the camera, bro.
Oh, madness.
Right, listen, everyone, yeah. Share, like, and subscribe to Mood British. Follow, and you know how to find us. The Wolves. Come on. Yo, don't be stingy. Don't be selfish. Follow the thing.
So I'm trying to say, Mood British signing out.
Yeah, scene. Pouring the cup with your boy looking lean. And I'm still out here chilling like.